Bus drivers set to strike indefinitely, and international relations says preliminary investigations show that no authority was granted from South Africa's side for the Gupta family Airbus to land at the Waterkloof military air base. I'm Richard Brooks. Bus drivers are set to strike indefinitely since no wage increase settlement has yet been reached between the employer and trade unions. Drivers have been on strike for almost 2 weeks, initially demanding a salary increase of 18%. This has since been reduced to 13%. Employers have increased their offer from 6.5% to 9%. The commuter bus employer chief executive Barry Gee.
We were informed by the General Secretary after 3 o'clock on Tuesday that not all the parties had responded, and as a consequence, there was no settlement. I know for a fact that both employer bodies did respond, so I can only assume that one of the parties or two of the parties that didn't respond were the trade unions.
The Department of International Relations says preliminary investigations show that no authority was granted from South Africa's side for the Gupta family Airbus to land at the Waterkloof military air base. The department has since suspended its Chief of State Protocol, Bruce Hulwane. The Airbus, carrying about 200 wedding guests of the Gupta family, landed at the military base on Tuesday. The family said permission to land at Waterkloof was obtained through the Indian High Commission. International Relations spokesperson Clayson Moniela.
There was no executive authority granted either by the Department of International Relations, the Presidency, and even the Department of Defense. However, having said that, some government officials in the process managed somehow to secure flight clearances, and that's what the preliminary report shows us, and that's why this decision has been taken, so that all these matters can be probed around the circumstances in which they were able to secure these flight clearances, allowing this plane to land there when it shouldn't have, because that is a military facility. No civilian planes should be landing there.
Cross-examination of former Fidentia boss J. Arthur Brown is expected to go ahead in the Western Cape High Court this morning. The matter was postponed on Tuesday to allow the state time to research case law. Brown's been testifying in mitigation of sentence after admitting guilt on 2 fraud charges last month. He was convicted last month of fraud relating to asset management company Matco and the Transport, Education and Training Authority TETA, totaling about 250 million rand. Vanessa Puna has more.
The state wants to ascertain whether it can question Brown on evidence related to charges dropped against him after he admitted to 2 charges of fraud. Judge Anton Veldhuizen has at times during cross-examination chastised senior state advocate Jannie van Vieren for asking Brown questions related to the 7 charges which were dropped when he admitted to defrauding asset management company Matco and the Transport, Education and Trading Authority TETA. Brown was first arrested in 2007 in what was then dubbed one of the biggest financial scandals in South African history.
One person's been killed and another is trapped after 2 trucks collided head-on on the N7 highway between Clan William and Citrusdal on the Cape West Coast. Provincial Traffic Chief Kenny Africa.
The alternative route that can be used from Namibia side is from Clan William, Graawater to Elands Bay, from Elands Bay to the R27 Veldrift, and from Veldrift back onto the N7 at Piketberg. And then from Cape Town side, take off the turnoff from Piketberg to Veldrift, from Veldrift to Elands Bay, and from Elands Bay to Graawater, and again back to the N7 at Clan William.